What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Jordy, and welcome back to F1 24 Driver Career Mode. Today it is the Singapore Grand Prix, and you might be wondering why I've changed the schedule up a little bit. I was originally going to do Sly Cooper tonight, but I forgot that tomorrow, Saturday night, is WWE Money in the Bank. So I'll be watching that instead of actually making or live streaming anything to do with YouTube. So we're going to do the career mode episode today, and then on Sunday we'll be finishing off Sly Cooper, and then Monday will be an F1 24 day anyway, as the next patch will be rolling out. So if you missed the last couple of episodes, it was the Monza and Baku Grand Prix, and you know what? We've done really well. P1 and the fastest lap at Monza, we felt as though we were going to do really well there, and Baku, very similar track, we did really well there as well. However, Charles Leclerc came back with a vengeance after basically ruining Ferrari's party in Monza, because they finished 2 and 3. Leclerc came back with an absolute vengeance and dominated, and I mean dominated, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. There was literally no catching him. I never saw him after he rounded the first corner at turn 1. He was like 10 seconds ahead, like that far ahead. Ferrari definitely brought in upgrades for Baku, and it really showed. So let's see what happens as we now head into Singapore, and then of course we have the Texas GP coming up very soon as well. So looking at all these parts, I think I have a feeling I was going to replace one of them. I'll have to double check. We got 49% on the turbocharger, but I think that's about it. I mean, we can always double check an FP1, but I think honestly I would rather save new parts for the sprint weekend in Texas. And then of course we've got Mexico, another sprint weekend in Brazil, Vegas, then another sprint weekend in Qatar. So I think we'll save putting the new turbocharger in for the next Grand Prix. So let's actually have a look at our specialists. We've got the manufacturing expert is back. Before we actually start this properly, I'm going to need to make sure that I'm even live. Yeah, okay, we're live. And I need to put my phone on charge as well, so bear with me just a second, and we shall be back. My phone is deciding not to charge currently. There we go. Right, we're good? We're good. We seem to be good anyway. Right, yes. Okay, so manufacturing expert, let's see what we got. That one is always the easiest. Wind tunnel engineer, complete a lap using at least 2 different setups, or yeah, we're going to go with the 175 mph or higher. And then we've got the QA tester, incur no more than 2 penalties, that one's very easy. And the strategy analysis, earn 8 championship points during the race weekend, or complete 2 practice programs. That one's the easier one, so I'm going to go with that one. And without further ado, we are going to get some new upgrades for the durability and start round 18 for Singapore. Now the interesting thing about this is the weekend where I think we're going to get those new regulations announced. Will that be the case? No. Okay. It was in F1 23, so it might be next weekend instead. It's got to be soon, you know. Plus 19 more parts, 19 completed, or maybe they have. Oh yeah, there you go. Regulation changes. So for some reason they've not said anything. But we do have our new regulations now announced, so we know about it now. So it looks as though it's going to be everything to do with the powertrain and durability. Those are the ones with the most parts. So that's basically how the regulation works. And we're definitely going to want to adapt a lot of these powertrain parts, simply because, you know, we were the most powerful engine this season, so I definitely want to keep those for sure. We're going to have to adapt the intercooler as soon as that arrives, unfortunately. But yeah, we've got parts already protected, so that's looking good. In terms of durability, I'm not as worried. But we do have a lot of parts that were developed this season. Okay, so we've got Albon's looking to do a lot of these, to be honest. So we'll do this one. Or is he looking at them, or is it him that's done it? I think he is looking at them, so he's going to do them. But we share R&D points anyway, so we'll definitely get to work on adapting those. So yeah, the regulations have been announced. Things get interesting from here, and basically no more upgrades for the car. So, well, more or less no more upgrades for the car. We still have some upgrades coming in for the chassis, of course. The upgrades coming in from Albon are going to have to be adapted, but the parts that I'm putting in won't have to be. So that's good. Mercedes bringing upgrades for this weekend. Kick Sauber, Haas, and V-Carb. Everybody else has pretty much stagnated. But this is an entirely different track anyway to the ones we've done for the last couple of episodes. So that is definitely something to keep in mind.
Dusk here in Singapore. On Sunday, this will be a night race. But for now, we've got a little bit of daylight to see us through practice. And we've got your company too. Great to have you with us.
All right, here we are. So obviously I want to get straight out there on the hards to really test how they feel. We've got full, complete downforce. For some reason this is...
I told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Right, so as we found during ranked multiplayer, for some reason the default is maximum downforce, which literally makes no sense whatsoever. You can literally run this unbalanced, like, easily. It's not even close. So that is very interesting, because if the AI are going to run high downforce, we are going to wipe the floor with them, you know? So that's definitely something to keep in mind. But yeah, let's go.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Whew. All right. Okay. There's a little bump as we exit there. Whoa, that's a really tight pit exit. I don't like that. But anyway, here we go. In the daylight in Singapore. This is something I'm really not used to seeing, to be quite honest. But it is a nice sight, and it provides a little bit of variety. When was the last time we even had a night race? Was it Jeddah? I think Jeddah was the last night race we had. It's been a while, but we're going to have a few more going towards the end of the season, or a couple more at the very least, and that will be Vegas and Qatar. I'm especially looking forward to Vegas, because we did really well at Monza and Baku, so imagine how well the car's going to do in Vegas.
Temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
I know, right, let's have a look at these engine parts. So the ones we will need to be looking at replacing is the MGUK and the turbocharger. I think the MGUK can still go for a while, but the turbocharger I'm going to replace next weekend, because it's a sprint weekend and so it runs for a lot longer. There's a lot more wear there. Okay, let's put this on hot lap and set a lap. Yeah, there's no reason why we need to be maximum downforce around Singapore. I really hope the AI aren't running that default setup, otherwise this is going to be ridiculously easy. Alright. Wow, 2 seconds off Alonso, so, well, almost 3 seconds. So there's a lot of time to be made on the softs compared to the hards. Wow.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Well, I think we've seen enough of the hards, that's for sure. No need to be using them anymore. So yeah, about that patch coming on Monday, that's actually going to address basically what ruins F124 for a lot of people, and that is the physics. So, case in point, the curbs. F123 had a really good curb system, where if you went over the curbs, it really unsettled the car, whereas you can really go over the curbs in this game and it just won't do anything. So the patch on Monday is going to address that, so I will do a quick video on Monday on tracks Imola and Jeddah, the two tracks where I think can really show the gains, to be honest. At some time I'm back, had a lot of stuff going on at work. How have you been? Who's going to win the Silverstone GP? Oh, I think it's going to be Verstappen. You know? But you can't deny McLaren are slowly catching up. To be fair, it might even be Lando. It might be neither. It might be Piastri. I'd personally love a Piastri win or a Russell win. But I think between the two, it would probably be Piastri if he can get his tyre management in order. Right, so the hards felt alright, but they're probably woeful considering we were 3 seconds off of Alonso, who was on the softs. Oh, to be fair though, we're a second off of Lando Norris. You know, maybe it is better to use maximum downforce. Let's go maximum downforce. Let's go maximum downforce and then just see what the difference is, you know? Oh, man. Okay. Right. Let's see what the key difference is, if we can still make time or anything. So, let's go flying lap, because that is a big discrepancy. Unless like the AI or OP. Your thoughts on the Austrian GP? They were both at fault, and Sky Sports are a bunch of vultures trying to make a rivalry out of, you know, that. Right. We're on maximum downforce now, on the hards, so let's look at the difference. There's going to be a key difference on the straights, but in the corners, you never know. To be fair, there's already been a lot of time made. Jesus, okay, never mind. So you can do Singapore with a balanced setup, but apparently running maximum downforce is good. It weren't like that in ranked though, or at least it didn't feel that way. We do need to play ranked at some point though. I might do that tomorrow actually. That might be our video for tomorrow. Because I still need to do that ranked multiplayer episode on Elite, so, you know, but we're making a lot of time here compared to before. I didn't even have DRS on then. Oops. But yeah, okay, that is a massive time gain. And these are on worn hards as well. Right, never mind. That's a lot quicker. Right, so I guess that's the setup we're going with. Right, time to get into the proper things. We've got qualifying pace as well to do, so that'll be our FP3 thing, but for now, we'll do some tyre management.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Alright, let me change this live chat setting to show all messages. All right. I can't wait till our next sprint weekend because they fixed the sprint weekends. Obviously, the last couple we did were before the patch, where the AI just used softs as much as possible. But they fixed it since then. So they'll actually be using mediums in SQ1 and 2 as they should be. So I'm quite excited for that. And that will be next episode, actually. That's next episode, the Texas Grand Prix. So, yeah, we'll be experiencing sprint quali as it should have been.
So important for your tyres. Cool down laps are now vital after a push lap so that we don't light up the rubber too much. Not to mention recharging the battery.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so you can make up a lot of time in the corners now with maximum downforce at Singapore. It's never felt so easy. But it's good that they're making those changes, because like there was genuinely a time where I really didn't want to play this game, and that was at launch. And like, they've definitely damaged their reputation for me, for absolutely sure. Like, they had a lot of goodwill from me in F123, because that was genuinely a good game from start to finish. But, yeah, this one, definitely a very rough start. The roughest start it could have had. And I'll remember that in future. Like, you won't see me pre-ordering these games anymore. I think I'll still pre-order F126, mind you, since that'll be a big game, but yeah, every other F1 game, definitely not. Anyway, let's see how we can do as we manage these mediums.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Alright, well, that is
Confirmed. We'll
FP1 done.
this lap.
So now we just move on to FP2 and do our race strategy. But yeah, if the game keeps improving like this, we'll end up doing more seasons for sure. You know, I don't think we'll do as much as we did for F123 because there are a few games coming out that I want to put my time into. So I don't know if we'll be playing it as long as we did F1 23, which was from launch to basically the day before this game came out. But you know, I was planning to end a lot of this game in like October, but yeah, we'll definitely go past that because the game has really improved. Alright, so it's 37 miles an hour. That's the pit speed. That's fine. Yeah, I'm proper excited for this race. All right. Yeah. Retire from the session.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Albon's only quicker than me because I didn't do a quick lap on the mediums, by the way. I only did my tyre management thing, so I don't think that's very representative of actual pace. But FP2 will be, because we're doing race strategy and we hot lap on those mediums. So, well, we don't actually hot lap as in have that mode on, but we basically do hot laps. Like, we just push it to its limits, as we would in a race. Right, here we go then. So yeah, for the first time in a while, we're actually going to do FP3 because qualifying pace is there, and it makes sense to save soft tyre running for FP3. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, race strategy. Let's go. We're going to do a flying lap on that, and we'll keep an eye on the tyre wear. Now we're at night now, and then FP3 will be in the daylight again. So yeah, this is as close to race conditions as we're going to get.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
I know. Let's do this. Oh, a bit of a slide there. Looking quicker than Tsunoda, which we should be, but slower than Alonso. About 4/10 slower than Leclerc. Wow. Ferrari, those upgrades are insane. Wow. 6.5 slower already. It's a big drop off, considering that was only the second lap. Not a good sign. Hey, what's up, Andreas? There's a huge drop-off in performance between each lap. But it doesn't look like there's an awful lot of tyre wear, but even the little bits of tyre wear is affecting the lap big time. So that's certainly something to think about. I think we're looking at another mediums to hard strategy, to be honest.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done. Understood. Stopping this lap.
There's not even that much tyre wear, but there's a huge drop-off in performance. It's crazy. What are your Silverstone GP predictions? Verstappen, Norris and Piastri. That's my podium. I think Verstappen gets the win. If Verstappen and Norris crash out again, it's a Piastri win. And then probably a Russell and... Sainz. I'll go with Sainz for a podium if Verstappen and Norris take each other out again. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Whew! FP2 is done! So yeah, the new regulations were announced, by the way. They just weren't... We just didn't get the special audio for it. That happened a few times in F123. It was a little bug. We usually get told about it, the Grand Prix afterwards. So when we go into the Texas Grand Prix next episode, that's when they'll tell us about the regulations. But we've got a little bit of a head start with this episode. I did say it would be Singapore where we'd get to see the new regulations. And they're focusing on the powertrain and durability. So powertrain, I really want to adapt most of those parts because, I mean, we did such a good job on the powertrain this season. It's gotten us, like, you know, victories, single-handedly victories at, you know, Monza and close to a victory at Baku. Canada was a big deal for us as well with that P2. Miami had that, you know, big straight. Australia's got a big straight as well, but it would have been like around Miami onwards where we had the most powerful engine on the grid. And it really shows in the results, to be quite honest, because we've got consistently top 5 finishes since, other than Spain, which was a DNF, Silverstone and Netherlands, Zandvoort. But Zandvoort, I'm pretty confident would have been a podium had we just had a better strategy. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to start on hards. You know, that would have been fine in F123, I bet. But 24 is different. 24 is harder, but also easier. You know, it's a weird mix. Certain things are more difficult in F124, but certain things are also easier. It's strange. It is a proper strange one, but yeah. All right, time for some FP3. We're going to do some qualifying pace, and then I'm going to go get myself something to eat before we start qualifying. So, yeah. Here we go.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Well, I don't have time for a few laps. We're simulating qualifying, so let's go. Really don't like that corner on the pit exit. Right, I bet this is going to be crazy. We could probably spin out on that corner. I've got a history of spinning out on that corner in a time trial on the soft, so we'll have to watch it in terms of stability. We'll also use overtake for this lap as well, since that's what we do in quali. That looks lovely though. I'd love to go to the Singapore Grand Prix. Looks beautiful. I mean, it was probably my favourite track to see as a kid. In like when I was watching Formula One as a kid. Singapore definitely really stood out. We recharge a lot during this lap. You know, we'll be on overtake throughout the majority of the lap, I bet.
Program complete.
Woo!
Well
129.6.
data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
I think that's Alex Albon coming out now, so I'll leave you guys on Albon's onboard as I go get something to eat. So, yeah, have fun watching that. Alright, we're back. I kept it muted while I was in here because I don't want, you know, I don't want you to hear me munching on crisps, you know, for content. So, not happening. Alright, so we're going to put a lot of that R&D towards, you know, protecting our parts, adapting them. Ready for, next year's regulations. But now, it is time for qualifying. So this is where it all matters. I have to admit, I was skeptical about this layout when it was first announced, but it's really grown on me over the years, especially now that sling chicane is gone. As an engineer, that was the cause of more than a few headaches. Anyway, it's a street circuit, so usual rules apply. Walls equals bad. Take special care across the bridge and under the grandstand. Those 2 points are both very narrow, and these cars are very wide. Okay. Right, let's see what parts we can protect then. The ignition system is a major one, so I definitely want that adapted. And we can't adapt any more powertrain parts, but let's have a look. Wow, that was a waste. Yeah, we're not going to be able to adapt most of these. Well, we're not going to be able to adapt all of them, unfortunately. But I'm going to focus on adapting the powertrain parts. Those, to me, are what matters. Are what matter most. So then, when new regulations come out, we're not behind or anything. And you know, it's a great opportunity to get Williams towards the top, and then we can actually fight for a championship. You know, because Verstappen's well ahead of everybody. You know, I'm surprised that we're even in P2, to be quite honest. But Alonso's up there as well, even though, you know, Ferrari, McLaren, and Red Bull, of course, all have better cars. It just shows that me and Alonso are just, like, a cut above everybody else. But Verstappen is still, like, in the distance. And, you know, we obviously want to cut down that distance, and we're going to need a better car for that. But yeah, here we go. Time to go into qualifying.
As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying here in Singapore.
All right. Oh, we're ready. Oh, I thought he was going to do that thing, but no. I guess that was one of the new cutscenes? I don't know. Right. I guess we could just go straight out.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out.
One of the Alpines went out already. Here we go. Albon's going out as well, I heard that little click. Which signifies the teammate going out. Alright, so as usual, we're looking to set a good enough lap to get us out of Q1 just outright, and we should be able to do that. The car has the pace. Which is your favourite F1 team? Are you really asking me that question? Like, what? What? No way. I think it's obvious, bro. I don't know what to tell you, to be honest. Alright. Williams, hooray! Correct. Alright. For people watching, what's up, guys? You're about to witness our first qualifying lap here at Singapore. This isn't GT7. Who said it was? Who said it was, bro? If you came on this stream looking for Gran Turismo 7, that sounds like a you problem. Right, I used a bit more ERS than I would have liked on that lap, but it is only Q1. What the fuck? What the fuck? How are we so slow around this track? You know, I did throw it out earlier when I said the AI could be OP around here, but I didn't expect that. We're 5/10 down. Where are they pulling that speed from? Like, we're 5/10 down on Albon. That's massive. That's half a second. What the fuck? We're still quicker than some people, don't get me wrong, but it's a V-carb and a Sauber. It means nothing. We were the quickest in Sector 1, but we lost so much time in Sector 2 and 3. We're going to have to actually set another lap in Q1. I can't believe I'm saying that. But look, we'd be out of Q1 if I don't. So, wow, okay. I guess we go again. What the hell was that? That's crazy. I was not expecting that. That is a huge gap. Huge. And we're fucking slow, like... What is going on? Like, has everybody set a lap? Like, below us. We're quicker than... Oh my god. We're slower than a Hassan and an Alpine and a Sauber. We're slower than both Alpines. That is dreadful. Considering we used overtake for a lot of that lap as well. Like, I really pushed on that lap. So, that might be an overpowered AI issue.
Pushed down to P16.
What the fuck is going on? That is so strange. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I'm playing on controller. Alright, let's do this again. And this time, really push on the lap. See, purple sector 1 again.
Right, that's us down into P16 now.
Oh. What happened on that first lap then? Oh my god. Did we just not have it on hot lap or something? I'm so confused. I am so... What was that first lap? Why were we so awful on the first lap? Because I didn't feel that was that different of a lap. But it was, like, nearly a second quicker. And 2/10 quicker than Albon. So that's big, that's major. I don't know where I've made up that time. What AI do you have it set at? 95. Now I could be really embarrassed here and the rest of the AI could make up a lot of time and completely drop me. But I doubt it. Okay. Weird. Very, very weird. But that's a P8 for us in Q1. Track evolution? Well, clearly that weren't the case. So I don't really know, mate. It was just... I don't know what I did wrong on that first lap. Clearly it must have been something like... Maybe it was on medium instead of hot lap, the ERS, but I doubt it. I didn't change anything. So, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was at all. But, we're now on Q2 and we're a set down, which means if we make it to Q3, we're only going to have one set of softs to do anything. Because we usually always have to use two sets of softs in Q2. So... Wow, okay. Let's go. This game is realistic. Albon will put it in the wall at some point. It's not that bad. Jesus Christ, you're overblowing it a bit. Right, yeah, that's on hot lap. So I have no idea what that first lap of Q1 was, but I think we can forget about it now, unless the same thing happens here, but I doubt it. I might have to take my contact lenses out, they're proper clouding up. Definitely have to take them out for the race, that's for sure. So I'll be wearing my glasses. Oh my god, I'm gonna get my lap impeded. God's sake.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12.
Okay. 6/10 off of pole. Definitely needs some improvement if we want to make it to Q3. Oh god, that's compared to Alonso, and that's our main rival. 7/10 to Alonso. And he is our championship rival now, as of the end of last episode. So, we're definitely struggling at this track now. But we are in a Williams, and our powertrain is the most upgraded, so maybe it kind of reflects where the car is properly at. As, yeah, we have some long straights, but it's a lot more corners, and clearly we found out in FP1 that a lot more time can be made up in the corners. So, you know.
Check's complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Might just be down to that. Let's go. Still quicker than Albon. And we were top 10 regardless if we were at 7/10 off a pole, so still a good sign. But we should be quicker than Stroll, to be honest. Hulkenberg looking quick. You're looking to build up Williams or waiting for that Merc secret meeting. Why would I want to go to Mercedes? They're a worse car than this. Like, they're worse. Literally ahead of them in the constructors right now, I'm pretty sure. So there'd be no point in me going to Williams. I'd be losing. I'd be losing out if I went to Mercedes. I do have my plans, but I plan to spend the first 2 seasons at least with Williams, so we're not moving anytime soon. Alright, here we go. We need a quicker lap. Slower so far, but that's because we used a lot more ERS in the first half. We'll make that time up. There you go, case in point. Oh shit. Right. We moved up over science, so that's a good thing. But that wasn't as much of an improvement as I would have liked. There was a lot of understeer. I think we screwed up on one of the corners, so that could be us out. Or we've just made it. Oh. So that little improvement was enough to get past Carlos Sainz and knock him out. Haas are getting quicker. Hulkenberg has gone, is better than Albon. Has gone quicker than Albon. Alonso's topped Q2, and we only just made it to Q3. Literally the exact same time as Lance Stroll. And because he did it first, he's in P9. So we've got some good pace, for sure. I think we just need to clean up the lap a little bit in certain areas, and then we're all good. But unfortunately, we only have one chance to do this next lap. So, yeah, there's that. Alright. Have people set their laps already, or are they doing it right now? Okay, right. We'll skip ahead. We've only got one proper opportunity for this. So I think I'm going to wait until other people are out doing their lap. And then we'll get out and do ours at the same time, because I don't want to get impeded. That would really piss me off, considering we've only got one shot at this. Okay, let's go. Hopefully we did it in time. Right, I think we're okay. I think we got a lot of space as well, provided we make it in time to start the lap, which I think we will. Alright, let's go. I usually wear different types of glasses for this, so this looks a bit weird for me. But these are my most comfy ones, so whatever, I don't give a shit. Obviously, wearing glasses makes me 10 times more intelligent, so therefore, my lap should be 1/10 quicker. My eyes definitely feel weird though after taking out those contacts now. Fucking hell. Oof. Really needed those out for sure. I need sleep as well, but I wanted to get this stream out of the way. Because, yeah, next episode ain't till Monday, and I won't be doing a video tomorrow. So, yeah, there's that. As we now start this lap of Q3 to dictate where our starting position will be. Let's see what we can do. .128.1, okay. Whew, okay. What was that then? Oh. Yeah, okay. Definitely a weak track for the car, that's for sure. I mean it makes sense.
Complete, all that remains now is the
weren't that far off, to be fair.
Uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
At least not far off of Stroll anyway. So yeah, it's clear our car was definitely geared more towards the powertrain this season, because as soon as we come up to a high downforce one, we got our asses handed to us. Lucky to even get into Q3. But we have no set of softs left now, so it is basically going to be a mediums to hards race for us. But our race pace is usually a lot better than our qualifying pace compared to the rest of the grid, so I'm quite confident, and you know what, making it to Q3 is pretty impressive in itself, considering, again, the car is more geared towards, you know, low downforce tracks like Monza and Baku, like we had the last couple of races, and this is like the opposite. So I like that. I like where they're placed, actually. I like where Monza, Baku, and Singapore are placed within the context of the championship. That's quite nice. I really like that. Okay. Yeah, I think it's time we just get right into it. And I'm going to have another packet of crisps.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. Things have changed slightly around the Marina Bay circuit. 4 corners have been taken out, the lap length reduced to just over 3 miles. That might be a welcome relief to the drivers, might be even more of a relief for their brakes. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. Edging out Lando Norris, he'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Stroll, the rookie, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Albon, Magnussen, Ocon, Gasly, Joe, Bottas, Ricciardo, and Yuki Tsunoda. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Okay, we've got 5 races till the end of this season. Everybody in this garage is desperate for that Constructors' Championship, and today's result could well go a long way to helping us get there. Good luck.
What? Right, so first of all, there's more than 5 races left in the championship. Even more than, I think there's about 7, right? We're not at round 19, so it's not 5 races left. We're at round 17, right? Let me double check. This is round 17 or 18, right? So it's not 5 races left. This is round 18. Right, so there's 6 races left. More than that if you count the sprint. And we have no chance at the Constructors' Championship. So what is the team principal... what is the engineer yapping about, bro? Literally, what is he yapping about? Alright, mediums to hards looking quite even. Looking really even. So much so, if we put it... If we do one more than the other, it costs us time. But I think pitting a bit earlier might really help us. I could definitely make up that time for sure. So, we'll do that. 10 laps on the mediums, 12 on the hards. Let's go. Undercut is always the way to go. Yeah, for sure. Should be able to jump Stroll from the start.
Lap, please. We're learning the gears, so let's go through them all if you can.
Alright. I'm optimistic for this race. I know our car isn't, you know, properly made for this circuit, as evidenced by qualifying, but we made the best out of it. And P10 ain't a bad start. It's still in the points. And I don't think Albon's going to do much better. Unless we get a safety car or something. There's always that.
No rainfall expected today. We think it'll stay dry.
Oh man, that's boring. They really need to add a feature in where we could just change the weather ourselves. There's so many dry races, man. It's just so boring. I get nothing but full wet races. Mate, I wish I could have a wet race. I haven't had one just yet. At least in the career mode anyway. Alright. Let's go, purple.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
Well, Stroll got a good start. Stroll got a really good start, and we've not gained. We've actually lost because Hülkenberg got a good start as well. See if we can regain that position. There's a bit of overtake. That Haas is rapid, bro. Oh my god. I'm having to really spend that ERS to get ahead of him. Oh my god. He's really fighting me for it as well. Jesus. Okay, we might struggle. We genuinely might struggle. Might be able to get Stroll here. Yeah, man. There we go. Whoa, shit! Okay, let me flashback that. I don't think I gave him enough space. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Shut the door on in there. Right, so far so good.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Need to make sure we get within DRS of Russell. Otherwise we're going to be in trouble. A lot of trouble.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We didn't get it. Oh my god. We are so slow around this track. It ain't even funny. Yeah, we're really going to need that undercut. I want to catch up to Russell because then we can really start saving ERS. I don't think it's going to happen though. We're going to be in quite a lot of trouble. That Merc car is too fast and you're too furious? Okay. Oh my god! Oh, that was a wing plate! That was a McLaren wing plate! Uh-oh! Someone's got wing damage. One of the McLarens has wing damage. Who was that though? I think it's Norris. Norris is holding up the pack here.
tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on
I think Norris might have rammed into the back of Piastri. I wonder why he didn't pit though. That might be a race ender for Lando. I'm assuming it's Lando. It must be, because Piastri's gapped him. But that has really helped our chances to get like DRS and stuff. So this is great for us. I need to be more careful there. I wanted to have a look down the inside of Russell then, but obviously that was a bit silly of me. Yellow flags.
Okay, clear. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. Okay, information on Sainz. Okay, they're out of this race.
Wow. Carlando in the mud for this year's Singapore Grand Prix. Quite the change, considering the 2023 one where Sainz got first and Norris was second. And Perez now overtaking Norris. That was just a matter of time, to be honest. We are going to have a go at Russell. We'll drift around the corner there. Let's use overtake, see if we can get ahead of Russell here. And there we go. That was tough, but we did it. We did unfortunately lose DRS to Perez, but we'll regain it because Norris is slow. Norris actually managed to keep the position there. So it's clear that Norris is trying to back up the pack to give Piastri a better fighting chance. Perez looking for the move again. Decides against it. Oof. Lost the car a bit there. Let's check tyre wear. Yeah. That's predictable. A lot more tyre wear towards the rear. A lot more traction from the other cars, to be fair. There we go, though. Could get Perez here. Gave each other as much room as possible. Got to get past this dirty air. Oh yeah, for sure. We've only got Lando to get past now, and he should be really easy considering he's the one with wing damage. But we can also start saving a bit of ERS in this section, so... Mate, that DRS zone is nearly pointless. No one's going to overtake there. But yeah, you can see there. I don't know if you saw it. It was a bit of a glimpse, but Lando has damage. He is defending that place hard. But that was more or less an easy overtake. A really good overtake.
Oh, nice overtake.
Thank you. Right.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 5.6 seconds.
Yeah, and that's the time lost. Let's see if we can start catching up to Piastri then. Norris is out of the race. I think when he makes a pit stop, he's going to replace that wing and lose a lot of time. So I'm pretty sure Norris is about done. He is doing well considering though. Got to break that DRS train. I know, that's what I'm trying to do. We're just about doing it now as well. Gaining time on Piastri as well, who's actually lost a bit of time to Alonso. So that's going to make it a lot easier for us, as Piastri is not in... He doesn't seem to be in
the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Gap to your teammate behind.
Well, I think he is in, yeah, he is in DRS range, but he's clearly struggling. What's going to be really important is that first outlap on the hards, for sure. But yeah, look how much time we've already gained on Norris. Like, that's how much he was holding back the rest of the field with that wing damage. Unfortunately, it's really difficult to catch up to the top 5 now because they're all in a DRS train. Or at least, all in their little DRS trains anyway. I don't see anyone close to Alonso in front.
5.6 seconds.
At least not from what I can see on the minimap anyway. What an easy objective. What the hell? A 135? My best is a 131. What do you mean?
Okay, you're dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're just edging away. Okay, mate.
Yeah, they're in
we've got some
DRS.
clear track in front of us, so let's make
So we really need that undercut.
Next lap a quick one. You got this.
Lots of tyre wear. How are your tyres looking? Well, I did just show it, but not for long. But that's pretty much how they are currently.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though. In this lap, push now.
Not too bad, probably could have pitted this lap. Yeah, but I have to also think about the hards. You know, I don't want them to be really knackered towards the end of the race. I'm already pushing it with an extra lap.
The car ahead by 7.4 seconds.
Especially considering how much tyre wear we actually get, like I really don't want to do that. Look how quickly Perez has caught up though. Once now that he's finally got past Norris, but that's cost him so much time. I haven't even noticed Perez, to be honest. Okay. Here we go.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Albon's in 12th.
Okay, go.
Awesome, let's go.
Fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
That was very, very good. I was really hoping we wouldn't get an issue. Right, let's put that on hot lap.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Right, this is the important part. The out lap. Let's see how much time we can make up then. On fresh hards.
Caution.
Uh-oh, yellow flags ahead. That better not be a safety car. That is a Mercedes.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Let's have a look what happened to him. Oh, he spun it. It's George Russell. He has spun it. Wow, that's rough. It literally is pit lap as well.
Alexander's coming in for his stop now.
That's cost him loads of time. And he's still going as well.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 10.9 seconds.
Right, well there's Russell. Right behind Alonso.
That's Russell Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, gap to the car ahead. 1.1 seconds. They're on old mediums.
Yeah, they've not pit yet.
11 laps old now. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time, 1 minute 52.9.
Would have been funny if it was a safety car. No, it wouldn't have. Not at all. We had a situation like that in Spain, I think. I ended up retiring from the race because we had such bad safety car luck. Like, yeah, basically we were on the hards, and right as we were coming out, the safety car like came out. So literally, like, it was the worst timing ever. And so there was no way back after that. Come on, Russell, hurry up, get out of the way. I need to start chasing after Alonso, who's just about 3 seconds ahead.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Alright. Look at that, Alonso came right out behind, Piastri came out just ahead of Alonso. So they're in their own little war with DRS. I'm hoping we can actually catch up to them and start fighting for that position of P4. You have a lot of fuel left. Yeah, I know. I like to have a lot more left because I like to just really push. I don't like to worry about fuel. So I usually pack a lot more. I'm gonna need them two to start fighting, otherwise we don't stand a chance.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
Yep, I'm not worried about Perez though. I'm worried about the guys in front. P6 though, that's lovely.
Sat in 6th. Alonso's ahead of you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Perez behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, gap to leader, 10.6 seconds.
How can you not be worried about a Red Bull?
Finish the race on this compound.
Well, first of all, it's Perez driving it. Second of all, he's 7.5 seconds behind. He's not catching me. There's simply not enough time left in the race. You know what, I don't think we're going to catch Alonso neither, but I'll keep trying. You never know. But they don't really look like they're fighting much. Which means we're not going to be able to gain time.
Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance. Okay, gap to the car in front.
My boy Piastri is too good for the fossil. Who are you calling fossil? Fernando Alonso is the GOAT. Put some respect on Fernando Alonso's name. Alright, we are starting to catch up. A little bit, little by little. Charging out. Fuck off. Oh, there we go. I think Piastri may have locked up. Let's get a replay. Alonso's overtake on Piastri, and there's the lockup. Spooked Alonso a little bit as well, but he manages to complete the overtake. And that really gives us a really good chance to catch up. And if we could catch up and get within DRS, then I can start saving ERS as well. This is tough, man. I mean, P6 is awesome, considering where the car is at, but... definitely struggling now. Alonso's clearly doing better at defending than Piastri was. So unless Alonso makes a mistake, I just don't think...
Okay, gap ahead.
I don't think we can do much.
Seconds.
Piastri needs to get close enough to try and make a pass. The issue is, Piastri's got DRS, and Alonso seems to be using overtake to defend against that, and therefore they're just extending time on me. But Piastri's getting close to Alonso now, here we go. Might be next lap. I did see that on the mini-map. Piastri was looking to make a move, but didn't get close enough in time. It's a shame that Stroll's scoring points though. We need Albon to be doing better than Stroll if we want to beat Aston Martin in the Constructors for P4. That's why it's so important that we actually catch up and beat Alonso. But as the laps tick by, well, that dream is looking further and further away.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 19.1 seconds.
Oh! We might have got that in time, I don't know. No. Oh, it was so close as well. Right, now let's switch that off.
Great Great stuff, mate. You hit the target
Boom,
well
perfect.
there. Nice one. There's a
Got
long
the
way to go in this
target.
race, though, so keep your head down.
And now, we got DRS. Let's go. Now we can fight. Fastest lap as well with that DRS. Let's go. Oh! Big collision with Alonso. We got past Piastri though. Let's replay that. I might flashback that just to do a bit better there. Yeah, okay, we'll flashback that. But we could definitely get Piastri. No? Okay, what the fuck? Fucking hell. Okay, that was just not going to happen. So, whatever, we'll forget about that and we'll just continue as we were. Yeah, they're really
Great
pulling
chance
away.
of taking this position. Come on, you know what to do.
I know, shut up. I don't need you putting your input in. Yeah, look at that, Jesus. They're able to save ERS on each other and everything. Like, if they were a team, this would be a perfect team effort to keep me behind. Because they've already kicked me out of DRS. Jesus. That didn't take long, did it? Fucking hell. Right, we're not catching them. There's no chance. Do you have wing damage? Nope. It hit my wheel. But I definitely think these tyres are starting to go off. Yep, definitely. Oh my god, we really had to catch that then. I don't know where he's getting that boost. Oops.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
We've got him. We've got him. We've got Piastri anyway. Whew. Right, I don't know if we will be able to get Alonso, but we could always give it a go. He doesn't have DRS after all. But I mean, look, he gained time and he doesn't have DRS. What the hell?
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
That might have just been our last chance. Yeah, DRS really doesn't do much there. Fair play, Alonso. Fair play. Max Verstappen wins the Singapore Grand Prix. We unfortunately lose out to our championship rival for this race.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the
But
way
you know
in.
what? P5, considering this was definitely a weak track for the car, I'll take it. I will absolutely take that. And we've definitely negated a lot of the points that Alonso would have earned over us there. So I'll take it.
There was never a moment of doubt today. You could tell that they completely had it under control, and that is a sign of greatness.
Awesome. It's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning now as well for me. And I have work tomorrow. Oh well. I don't work until the afternoon, so it's okay.
After showcasing some incredible driving, there's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Well, that's why I say that we're not catching up to Verstappen in the championship, even though we are P2. It's just not going to happen because Verstappen is just way too consistent. And so we're going to have it all to do next season when we inevitably go head-to-head with him. But yeah, Leclerc and Hamilton join him on the podium. That is a good win for Verstappen
Well, what an end to
and the Red Bull team.
fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
You know, considering he got wing damage, Lando did quite well to get P11. You know, there's a double Alpine point. Wow, Alpine get double points. That is big for them. Big. We're still P4 in the Constructors, just about. And that's only because we got the win in Monza and a second place in Baku. So Aston are going to catch up pretty quickly with Alonso doing well. And of course Stroll getting the odd point here and there as he gets 4 points for Aston Martin right there. Wow. Okay. Let's watch the highlights. So we started from P10 and got a P5 by the end of it. That was pretty good from us. And that was honestly the best we could have done, to be honest. Absolutely the best we could have done. Maybe we could have had a better start, I think. I think we could have had a better start. For sure. Because, yeah, we shouldn't have been fighting with Hulkenberg in lap 1. We should have been pressuring Stroll. That was the plan, but it just didn't go well. Stroll got a really good start, and so, you know, we weren't able to do much. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Can we see, like, maybe where they might have touched? Oh, Piastri locked up a bit. That's my view of it anyway. Oh no, Norris was in front. So Norris locks up. Oh, Norris locks up and then probably turns in on Piastri and knocks his wing off. Like, knocks the wing flap off. There it is flying. Bounces everywhere, even off my car. So, yeah, I think Norris locked up and then hit Piastri on his way back onto the track and lost his right wing flap. That's basically what happened there. Very pointless highlights though, didn't really show the overtakes on Stroll and Russell, unfortunately, but there's a nice little battle with Perez. And we did have the racing line there, which was beautiful from us. It's a pretty good overtake. And then this should be us catching Norris. He did defend really well though. The AI does defend really well this year compared to 23 for sure. Yeah, big collision with Piastri there. We shouldn't have tried to go for the overtake on that lap, to be honest. Should have been a bit more patient. And it doesn't show the overtake on Piastri. That's just silly. I want to see that overtake on Piastri. And that's lap 21, that is. So here we go. Replay of the overtake on Piastri. Literally pushing him through the corners. As we looked to finally get in front of him. And look at that. Nice little dummy. Get to the inside. Still side by side. But managed to get him around the outside. And that booked in our P5. Not bad. Pretty unfortunate we weren't able to catch Alonso, but can't have everything. And that was a pretty good drive from us, considering, again, that was not a strong track for the car at all. But it is Texas next, and Texas I'm pretty good at, you know, so I think we're going to have a good time at that, both in the sprint and the actual race. Not bad. And obviously still absolutely trouncing Albon. I wonder if Albon will end up leaving Williams in this career mode because of how much we're trouncing him. Who knows? But yeah, next up is the Texas Grand Prix. We have a bunch of upgrades coming in and obviously a bunch of weekly resources as well, which means we'll be putting them all towards protecting the parts ready for next season. But yeah, here are your standings as of right now. And guys, that is the end of this episode of F1 24 Driver Career Mode. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on Monday for the next episode of Career Mode. Till next time, peace.